I'm a dreamer. I have to fly high. Too high, I guess. I'm a dream she had in her eyes. She's the one who understands me when I'm in doubt. She is my mother, and I am my mother's daughter.
I'm proud that Ananya is my daughter. She's the most adorable and precious gift that God has given to me.
A lot of hard work. I would say it is effort by the whole family, and especially Ritu, who has put in a huge effort in bringing up Ananya and making her into the young, successful person that she is today.
I got to know Ananya when she was joining school in class 5. She had the zeal to learn, and I could see a sense of positivity in her, which I think was instilled by her family, especially by her mother.
When you have your first child, you have dreams with it. Okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. So you plan your journey with your child.
I'm Ananya, I'm 14 years old. I got my implant at the age of 2.5 years. I used Freedom for 5 years, and it was like I had to first hear the sound myself. Then I had to say, okay, I'm hearing too loud or too soft. Then I had to change. With this N6, this has made all the work easier for me. Like, it scans the environment itself, and then it changes its programs according to it. Also, it comes with a remote, so I don't have to take it off again and again and then change it. So I think it's pretty cool that, it scans the environment and does all the work for me, which I had to do it with my previous processor. Whenever the N6 changes its programs, I actually come to know it, because then it's so clear, the distinction between what I used to hear and what I hear now.
For me, Ananya is like any other child, because there is nothing that stops her from anything. She's a wonderful child, excellent in studies, extracurricular activities. She takes part in dancing, she takes part in sports, she takes part in art. I think she's there for everything. I mean, she's a very good speaker, she's a very good writer. As far as I'm concerned, she's like any other child.
Earlier, she required repetitions in noisy situations, and she used to say, what? So now I don't think she does that.
Should not remain hungry for so long. If you are there, you can go get yourself a packet of chips.
It's like they offer 15 minutes break, and then we go down to the canteen and we have something to eat. I like to read. I can't live without books. I want to become a journalist, and I want to travel all over the world and write about the places, but mostly I want to write about the things that go on in the places.
Creating, writing, thinking, she's very strong in that. So we always nourish those things which she has. So expose her to more courses, like she's recently done British language course.
I don't think that without my mother, I would have been sitting here and talking to the camera as confidently, and that I know that I have a very lovable atmosphere and environment around me.
See, this is your first training. My inspiration, of course, my daughter Ananya. That's how I started venturing into this field and how to train my daughter. So visiting many places, getting trained myself.
Since I've been using these wireless accessories, it has been really useful for me, and I'm really happy with them because they've made things a lot more clearer than before.
There are times when she wants to talk on the phone or something, and if the fan is running, she used to feel that the fan is there, so just switch it off or something. So there's the background noise goes down. But now I haven't seen her doing that at all.
Do you remember seeing a van with a broken headlight?
Watching TV for her was a big issue because she was reading the subtitles, because with the earlier thing she couldn't sort of pick up the audio so well.
I can concentrate on watching TV and the voice is really clear. It's clearer than before.
She watched TV very much.
I don't think that without this little guy, Naman, I don't think I would have known like how it is to have a brother who understands and accepts you.
Since she is using this device, communication with her has actually become very easier, and she's started sitting at the back seats also, and she's able to listen and answer to whatever questions and regular communications of the class are there.
After these 3 devices were introduced, it was much easier. It was like I don't have to carry all the burden of concentrating and doing that, because that all directly came to my processor, so I could hear much better and much clearer than what I used to hear.
With my previous processor, I couldn't play very well. Due to a lot of sweating, I could often hear a buzzing sound. But now with this processor, I can hear perfectly well and I can play with my friends, as you can see. And also, it has a very lightweight and it's very small in size. So I'm really happy with this processor because I'm not scared of it falling off.
If you are seeing Ananya's story, not one factor, the family factor, one thing. Then early intervention, which is the most important and the key to the whole success. Earlier implanted, better outcomes because of the neural plasticity of the brain. This all adds up to give you the best result.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for being my mother and father for, throughout all of this.